We are investigating where your tax dollars are going to tackle the homeless crisis.
We know that homelessness is complex.
The crisis looks different in every community.
When you think about homelessness in Washington County, it runs the gamut.
Encampments hiding in rural areas and families sleeping in cars.
We're thinking outside of the box and investing in innovative solutions to address homelessness.
KOIN 6 continues to shine a light on the efforts across our region to help fight the homeless crisis.
We sent Elise Haas to Washington County to see how the 2020 voter-approved supportive housing services measure is now actually working, housing and employing the homeless. Elise?
So the county created the Housing Careers Internship Program, and what they're doing is they're training individuals who are getting out of homelessness for careers in social services. They're providing a sustainable path to stability.
Yeah, so you're my co-worker, right? I am your co-worker.
Gennesis Morris is a case manager at a homeless shelter in Washington County. She knows the struggles of her clients firsthand.
This changed my life completely.
She credits a paid internship from the county's Housing Careers Program for transforming her life and helping her as a single mom. The program helps those emerging from homelessness by providing stable housing and job market reentry.
I think I would have been maybe still in my addiction. I think this internship gave me hope again and let me know that my lived experience is everything, and that's how I better serve participants.
Now, 2 years clean, she's living her dream with a full-time career in social work and making dreams come true for her daughter, River, too.
This helped me put me in a position to be able to help people and conquer all my dreams and goals without a college degree.
Gennesis is one of many success stories in Washington County. The internship program has served 42 individuals, connecting them to jobs in social services. It's moving people from encampments to shelters, shelters to housing, and housing into the workforce, enabling self-sufficiency.
What I hope to learn from this is more knowledge on helping individuals out there, families, and people that's homeless.
Participants complete training first, followed by a 500-hour internship with a housing services provider in the county. They're paid $17 an hour for both the training and the internship. Metro's Supportive Housing Services Fund pays for the program.
So it does allow for an individual to disrupt poverty, and we're the highest paying frontline organization in the country right now. And so we've had folks that have come through our intern program and come on as, actual full-time staff.
Meet Ebony Brown, the executive director of Greater Good Northwest. The shelter she runs gives interns more than just a job opportunity.
Oftentimes you hear the public say, okay, well, why don't these folks just get a job? You need the supports. If you're on the streets and actively living there, we have laundry here, we have showers here, we have food 24/7 here.
This paid internship program also pairs interns with a career coach to overcome barriers to gainful employment.
Essentially, what it really is more like life coaching.
Career coaches like Lawrence Partlow work with interns on building a resume, dress attire, professionalism, but also the basics, offering gas cards, rent assistance, and childcare so people can transition into work life.
And some people are career ready, some people aren't quite so work ready. So that is how we fill that gap, and we create this stability for them and this sense of comfort, knowing that there's someone there on their side as more or less a safety net, and it helps them become motivated.
Nonprofits with boots on the ground say this pilot program is working.
We have this major problem, this ubiquitous concern, this epidemic of houselessness and housing insecurity. Well, what is the solution? We can complain about it a lot, but I think providing people the opportunity to become self-sufficient is the ultimate way we're actually going to solve this.
Lawrence says internship programs like this are twofold because it creates a representative workforce with reciprocation.
And that creates a ripple effect for society, so they'll be better suited to assist individuals in need at their point in their timeline of their lives.
And I've been through it, so I've been homeless, a recovery addict from crystal meth, so I've been clean for almost 4 years.
Homelessness, addiction, and former incarceration are hard problems, but they're not impossible to solve. Ebony sees job training as a viable solution. She wants Washington County to expand the careers internship program and for other communities to replicate it.
I would like to see people just give more opportunities to folks, because I've definitely been in a position where I needed it. And we have so many people on the list who want to be in our internship program, and we're only one program. We're only one organization. So we just need more people to join in.
Ebony attributes her compassion for uplifting others to her grandmother's teaching.
She told me, like, hey, these are your neighbors. Whether they have a house or not, these are your neighbors. And like, we have to take care of each other.
And when everybody is good, her grandma would say, the community will be great. The internship program is set to continue for a third year. They're pivoting a bit and now focusing on households that are at risk of homelessness to keep them employed before they ever become homeless.
I think this is wonderful. They've gone through it, and so they know what people are going through. For them to continue to work in social services like that, they can bring a lot of empathy and compassion to it. But what about those clients who social service isn't their thing after they do the internship?
Yeah, so they originally, Washington County decided to do the whole social services thing because they had a shortage of workforce in that. And they've actually filled all of those job openings. And so now they're going to be opening it up to expanding to, job training in any field and really keying into what is that person passionate about and then training them in that field. But then Greater Good Northwest is also expanding their internship program. Originally, again, just being case managers and working at their shelters, but now they're opening up to the kitchen. So if you're interested in cooking, then that's a really great option for somebody to, get their foot in the door.
Yeah, Elizabeth and I were just talking as your story was airing about how often we point to all the problems, especially here in Multnomah County with homeless solutions not working. It's great when we highlight the solutions that are working. Great reporting.
Yeah, and it just makes us see the story and see the success. We appreciate that, Elise. Thank you.
Thanks.